What's good, YouTube? It's FSUETL today, back at it like a crack addict, and in today's video, I know it seems like another how to hack Pokemon Go video, part 77, but in this video, I actually have some new hacks specifically for Android users, because I do know, time and time again, Android always has issues with hacking. Like, hacking on Android is so much more complicated than hacking Pokemon Go on iOS devices. In today's video, I will explain both, so you probably already know how to hack Pokemon Go on iPhones. So this video, I am going to kind of focus in on Android a little bit more, but I will explain new methods for all devices, so make sure you continue watching this video. Lots of stuff to get into today, and also before I get into some other stuff, I do want to mention, to start off the new year, I don't have them in hand yet, but I am going to be giving away some more crystal Pokeballs. I am doing a partnership with the company that sells these once again, kind of like how I did last month, in the beginning of last month. So I'm not sure which ones they're going to send me yet, but I will give away a few of these crystal Pokeballs. So if you guys want to enter in this giveaway, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit that like button, and just drop a comment. Let me know what Pokemon you want to win, because they haven't sent me any yet, so I can tell them like specific Pokemon if you guys want them. This one right here is a Cyndaquil. It's the only one I have left because I gave away all the other ones last month. But if you guys want to enter that giveaway, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're already subscribed, literally all you have to do is just hit the like button. It takes like half a second, so hit that like to enter in that. And you can't really see it too well because my reflection in the shirt, but it's really cool. Like, it's pretty badass. This is the one I kept for myself, but I gave away the rest of them last month. But they'll be sending some more to me when I move in. Speaking of moving in, that is something I want to talk about for like a minute or so in this video. So if you clicked on this video and you just like, you don't care about me and you only want to know how to hack Pokemon Go, which I totally understand, right? You probably clicked this video and you're like, fuck this guy in an Atlanta Hawks shirt, this guy looking like a goofball, just tell me how to hack Pokemon Go. Just skip ahead in the video like a minute and a half, alright? Just skip ahead like a minute and I should be talking about how to hack Pokemon Go. But for a minute, I do want to talk about what's going on in my personal life. As you might be able to tell by the background, I'm in the process of moving. I'm actually recording this video on like Tuesday. I don't know when I'm going to upload it, but I'm moving on Wednesday to a dorm at Florida State University. So go Noles, baby. But yeah, I'm moving into a dorm, so that's why there hasn't really been too many uploads this week, or they've been scattered about, is because obviously I'm in a moving process, and then I'm just really busy, basically. Like the orientation, and it just takes up a lot of time. I should be set and settled by this weekend. But I just want to let you guys know that I am in the process of moving. So this could be the last video you'll see with this backdrop. I kind of already took down the flag, though. The backdrop's kind of ruined. But yeah, I'll have a new setup probably by the next video you see. So I just want to let you guys know that, so you guys know what's going on. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into how to hack Pokemon Go. By the way, I am at a Corphish nest, so if you guys do want coordinates to this nest, I will give them to you guys in this video. Actually, I'll just throw them on screen right now. If you want to screenshot the video or whatever, the cords are on stream. I almost said on stream. I'm so used to live streaming, right? The coordinates are on the video. By the way, make sure you're tuning into my live streams. They're pretty lit. But yeah, this is a Corphish nest, and there's a ton of them spawning here, which is pretty crazy. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into how to hack iOS. Actually, this is a pretty good Corphish real quick. I'm going to talk about iOS, though, real quick. So if you're an Android user, obviously you can kind of skip ahead like a few minutes into the video, and I'll be talking about Android after iOS. But a little rehash for those that don't already know how to hack on hack Pokemon Go on iOS devices, you know, iPhones, iPads, iPods, that kind of thing, right? So I always recommend Tutu app, but you can use App Valley. It's another alternative. The URLs is just tutuapp.vip and then appvalley.vip, as you can see on screen. You know, you just hit the big green download now button, and then obviously it'll start installing Tutu app on your device. I'm gonna hit cancel because I already have it, and then once you install Tutu app, you first have to trust it in your settings, so make sure you do that. And then once it's trusted, if you ever get the Nestle pop up, do what I just did on screen and just hit install, then cancel, so it does not install Nestle. And then you just go to the search Pokemon Go, very simple, and then you click the first one and you install, and then the hack will be installed. It's so easy on iOS. Android is where it gets a little tricky, which is what I wanted to focus on in this video. And then if Tutu app is down for whatever reason, which Tutu app does go down on occasion, the backup is App Valley. Same installation process, you just hit the install button, should install on your home screen, and then it actually is a different Pokemon Go hack for App Valley. It's PokeGo++, so if you wanted to get that, you can get it from App Valley. X out of the any ads. There are ads, so you have to, if that bothers you, there's other ways to install PokeGo++. I actually made a video on it last week. There's a method to install PokeGo++ with no ads, but it does require a computer. So if I remember, I'll link that video below, but I'll probably forget. So just go on my channel and go to I made a video all about PokeGo++, so go check that out. But it's the same thing. This one just has ads, so you can install that from App Valley. But the one I'm using right here is from Tutu app. It has the Tutu app joystick. I switch between hacks. People always wonder why I use one hack one week and then the next week I'm using a different hack. There's not one I like better than the other. It really just depends what I'm feeling, if I'm like casually playing, I use the Tutu app hack, but if I'm like grinding, like, trying to teleport really fast and like trying to snipe Pokemon, I use PokeGo++, because it has like a map feature and it's just like, it's more advanced, I would say, but they're both good. They both get the job done. The objective is the spoof and they both spoof. So there we go. And then anyway, also, let me go ahead and get into Android, because you Android users have been begging for some answers. Let me get you Android users settled. There's gonna be that one guy in the comments that's like, guys, skip to like 6 minutes and 30 seconds, Android users, you're welcome. It's gonna be like top comment, I can already tell. Anyway, also, before I get into how to do it on Android, or this new method on Android, I do want to mention it might not work for all Android users, so just keep that in mind. It might not work for all Android users. It should work. If it doesn't work, let me know what trouble you're having in the comments, and then I'll try to be down there helping you guys out. And then also, if you haven't hit the like button already, just hit the like to let me know that you support spoofing, because I should have said this in the beginning of the video and I just remember to say it now. There's always people that just bitch about spoofing, like they have nothing better to do with their lives, so they always just complain about spoofing on Pokemon Go. It's a mobile game. I do not know why people care so much. Just play the game however you want to play, however you enjoy playing Pokemon Go, as long as you're having fun. As cliche as that sounds, that's honestly how I feel. As long as you're having fun and enjoying the game, just play however you want to play. Anyway, on screen is this new spoofing app. It's not new. It's just I just recently discovered it. It's been out for a while, but it's kind of like an alternative to Fly GPS. So if you're on an Android device and you've been having issues with Fly GPS or fake GPS, I recommend using this. However, I recommend you try to use the application called Fake GPS Pro. I recommend to try to use that first. I should have done this. I should have pre-recorded this, but I'm going to literally look it up right now on Google. Fake GPS Pro. I spelled fake wrong. God damn it. I spelled fake wrong. Let me redo this. Fake GPS Pro. Where is it? I'm trying to find. This is why I should do this, before recording. I'm spelling everything wrong because I'm trying to do it on the spot. But anyway, this is Fake GPS Pro. Try to download this one first. Like, this should work for most Android devices. It's really simple. It has a built-in joystick. It's the best spoofing app on Android. So try to install this. If it doesn't work for you, then I recommend to try this alternative one, which is called VPN-A Fake GPS Location Free. All right, just install this, and then once you install it, it should say mock location is not enabled. You want to make sure you enable it, and it's going to bring you into your settings on your Android phone. You want to scroll all the way down. I have my phone not on do not disturb, but anyway, you want to scroll all the way down until you see until you see the ability to select an application, select a mock location app. As you can see, it's already selected on screen. So select a mock location app, and then you're going to select VPN location, and then it'll allow you to change your location on your phone so you can spoof. But you also have to do this for Fake GPS Pro as well. So once you install Fake GPS Pro, if you're trying to use that hack for Android, you want to make sure you have to enable mock location, guys. Everyone forgets to enable mock location. You have to enable mock location, and then you have to scroll down in your developer options on your Android phone and select your mock location app, and then obviously you're going to select which one you're downloading, whether it's this one or Fake GPS Pro. You have to select that, and then you should be good to go. But some of the newer Android devices, at least from what I understand, keep in mind, sorry if the terminology is like wrong. I don't use an Android phone, so like it's like I'm someone that doesn't use an Android phone, and I'm trying to teach Android users how to hack. So that's why it could be, you might not be understanding me 100%. because honestly, I'm trying to know what I'm talking about, but I don't know much about Android, so I'm trying my best. So if there's some other YouTubers though that are really good with Android spoofing, like my friend Michael Golden Fisherman, he's like a pro with the Android spoofing stuff. He does a ton of live streams, so I recommend to check him out if you still have any questions regarding it. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Some of the newer Android devices, from what I understand, don't have the developer options. So if you don't have the developer options, there should be another way to enable mock location somewhere in your settings, because I do know it is possible. But if there's some devices where it just honestly is not possible. I don't know if it's the newer ones or the older devices, but there's some softwares, some Android softwares, just don't allow you to use the mock location. And if you're on that situation and you can't use mock location, then honestly, I mean, I hate to tell you, but you're out of luck. You know what I mean? I mean, I recommend to go buy like a cheap iPod. You know, like you can find iPods on eBay for like $20, like some older ones. Like as long as you're on iOS 8 or above, you can run an iOS hack. So as long as you're on iOS 8 or above, I believe some of the older iPods run iOS 8. You can run the 22 app hack. So if you like are really that committed, like you really want to spoof that badly, and you're on Android and you're still having issues with it, but these methods should work for you Android users, by the way. But if they still don't work for you and you tried everything I said, then I mean honestly, the last case scenario, you can find a cheap iPod on on eBay for like $30. I found them as cheap as like $15, like some of the older ones. But something to keep in mind for iOS spoofing, if you're trying to switch over to like an iPod or something, because my friend Michael, he used to live stream on Android spoofing, and then he switched over to an iOS device, and he's told me like it's so much easier, it's so much more smooth. I'm not saying this because like I'm pro Apple, fuck Android. I actually personally like Android a little bit better, but I use an iPhone because it's easier to record and stuff, right? So I'm not biased towards Apple. I'm just saying it's easier to. It's just a fact. It's easier to spoof on iOS for Pokemon Go than it is on Android. And you know, you would think it'd be the other way around, right? Because usually Apple is more strict on that kind of stuff, but it's not. So, and like I said, my friend Michael has told me like it's so much easier to do it on iOS than it is on Android, and you're gonna have more of a fun time doing it as well. 'Cause you don't have to constantly go back to your spoof app and change your location. You can just do it within Pokemon Go, and there's like a built-in joystick. It's just a lot easier. So if you ever wanted to do that, there's like iPods for sale. You know, obviously try. I'm trying to get you guys the cheapest alternative. I'm not trying to tell you guys like go buy an iPhone 10. You know what I'm saying? Just you have your Android phone and you can buy like a cheap iPod to spoof on if you wanted to be that committed to it. But all that being said, I'm not saying the Android methods I showed you guys in this video don't work. They honestly should work. I was just saying if they don't work for you, then you can try that as an alternative. But anyway, I think that's really everything I needed to say in this video. I think I got everything out of the way. I honestly, like, I really have to take a Waz right now. I gotta go use the bathroom, so I gotta end this video pretty soon. But I'm trying to make sure that I cover everything. I think I covered everything. In regards to teleporting, though, like, if you guys are new to spoofing and you don't know the rules in regards to teleporting, I should have mentioned this in the first part of the video, I guess. Here's a little gift if you watched all the way to the end of the video, a little present. In regards to teleporting, if you're trying to change cities while you're spoofing, you have to wait every 2 hours. Like, for example, right now I'm playing somewhere in New York. If I wanted to go play in California, I have to stop playing, like literally exit out of Pokemon Go and don't touch it for 2 hours, and then I can go teleport to California. The only way you can snipe Pokemon is if you're sniping Pokemon within the city limits. If you go outside the city, you're going to get soft banned for like 4 hours. So don't get soft banned, kids. Make sure you're using the correct spoofing ways. Use the ways of the spoofing force correctly, or else you're gonna get soft banned. You know, and you don't have to worry about getting permanently banned or anything. Everyone's like, am I gonna get banned FSC for spoofing? Is it safe? It's safe. It's safe. I've been doing it since like the game came out, bro. I haven't gotten banned once, so you don't have to worry about that. Niantic never permanently bans people. The only thing they do is soft ban people, which has happened many times. But the methods to get unsoft banned is if you ever get soft banned, you just go back to the location you were at before you got soft banned, and you should be good to go. But if that doesn't work, you just have to wait a few hours, and you'll be unsoft banned. So it's not that big of a deal. Everyone paints spoofing as like, you know, if you do it, you're gonna get permanently banned and you're gonna go to jail or something crazy. It's not. There's not gonna be a consequence to spoofing, except you'll have more fun probably. But anyway, that's it. Just play the game however you want, man. Anyway, I gotta go take a Waz, bro. I gotta finish packing. I got stuff to do. So I don't know. I wanted to make another video, but there's like nothing to talk about. So I don't know if this will be the only video this week. Like, yikes, man. I always try to daily upload, but I don't know. There's just nothing to talk about. So I don't know. I'll come up with a video idea for tomorrow maybe. If I don't, it's because I'm busy moving in, which is actually a long process. It's longer than I wanted it to take because there's like an orientation, and for Florida State University, the orientation lasts like 2 days, bro. Like, it's like, it lasts like literally the entire day. I don't know what they're going to talk about, dude. Just like, let me pick my classes and get out of there, you feel me? But I don't know. They're going to ramble about stuff. Kind of like how I do my videos, am I right? So speaking of which, I should stop this video now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's already 15 minutes long. It's probably longer than that. Holy fuck. Anyway, peace out, YouTube. Subscribe for more. And as always, stay sexy. And by the way, I don't know when I'm going to pick the winners of this giveaway. But I'll probably do it at the end of the month. I don't know. But yeah, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button to enter in that. And if you're feeling nice, bro, if you're really feeling like a good lad, share this video with your friends. You know what I mean? But anyway, it's going to wrap it up. Peace out and stay sexy.
Watching these videos will get you caught up in the spell. Video killer, FSU, ATL. Nah, everybody wanna get like him, cause the boy's so cool, so fresh, so clean. The realest forever, cleaning them haters just like he's some steam. And if he was running for president, everyone know he got my vote. The dude is the truth, his channel be lit like smoke. And everybody know, and everybody see, FSU, ATL is the man out in the streets.